Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavani Ashata Vishatarini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavani Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadana Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Get hot water like yesterday. Hare Krishna. The seeds, you'll find it somewhere.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. See there? Yeah, that last one.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. How are you, everybody? So we have finished half of Bhagavad Gita. Now we are on the 10th chapter. Opulence of the Absolute.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Hare.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to start our 10th chapter. Opulence of the Absolute. Vibhuti Yoga. The Supreme Lord said, "My dear friend, mighty Arjuna, listen again to my Supreme Lord, a word which I shall impart to you for your benefit and which will give you great joy." Anybody knows which is this picture? Who are the two people come to meet Krishna?
Arjuna and Duryodhana.
Duryodhana and
Arjuna?
Arjuna. Duryodhana.
And what is
Duryodhana
Duryodhana? How
and
is he
Arjuna.
sitting? Look at Duryodhana. How is he sitting? How much respect is sitting for the Lord? See. Why both of them have come? What they want?
To support for the war.
Huh?
To
To support
support
for the war.
help of the
Yes.
Krishnas
Yes.
to see
And at the
distributing
end, both are
their
happy.
For the
Why?
Kurukshetra war.
forces.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Duryodhana has got the army,
And
and
then what is the
Arjuna
solution
has
at
got
there?
Krishna's support.
Narayana
Yeah.
Sena and Krishna side.
No, Krishna said,
Which
one
side?
side I will not fight. I'll just come. Another side, you can. I'll give you one division, one Akshahuni, one unit of soldiers, beautiful soldiers. And Duryodhana was very happy. What is the use of this fellow? It is not going to fight, isn't it? Typical atheist. And Arjuna said, "My Lord is there. Everything is there." He was more intelligent, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So but everything, the gesture is so different. You can see way he's sitting, Duryodhana. Okay. नमे विदुर सुरगणः प्रभवं नाम हर्षयः अहमादिः देवानां महर्षीणां च सर्वशः. Neither the host of the demigod nor the great sages know my origin, for in every respect I am the source of the demigods and the sages. Now, who is the person here and what is happening? Right side. Anybody knows what's happening? Who is praying to whom? See, in every temple there are early morning and evening prayers. We call Mangalarti, Darshanarti, Sandhyarti, Shayanarti. The Devatas used to personally come because Lord had come in the womb of Devaki. They knew that. You can see that all the Devatas used to come daily offer their prayers to Lord Krishna. Name Vidun. Why? I am the origin. He knows me as the unborn, as the beginningless, as the supreme Lord of all the world. He, undiluted among men, is free from all sins. Bhagavatam even record their prayers, which daily they used to offer to the Lord. That is recorded in the first canto of Bhagavatam. No, sorry, Dasham Skanda of Bhagavatam. These prayers are recorded in the second chapter. The seven great sages before them, the four great sages, the Manu, the progenitor of the mankind, were born out of my mind, and all the creatures in the planets are born from them. The Sapta Rishis we know, and the four is the four Sanat Kumaras, and the Manus, the 14 Manus in a day of Brahma, are born out of the mind of Krishna. And all the creatures in the planet, Brahma is, even Brahma is so powerful that brings forth all the personalities. Eta vibhutim yogam cha mama yo veti tattvataha. So avikalpena yogena yujate natra samshayaha. He knows in truth this glory and power of mine, engaged in unalloyed devotional service. Of this there is no doubt. So this chapter is of Vibhuti Yoga. In this chapter now, 10.8 to 11 are the four verses which are, in summary, the whole Bhagavad Gita, the heart of Krishna. Krishna in Bhagavad Gita reveals his heart. His heart is revealed in the next four verses, the four essential verses. Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam bodha bhava samanvitaha. He says, I am the source of everything. Sarvasya means everything. Everything comes out of me. Iti matva bhajante ma. If you understand this fact that everything is coming out of Krishna, what happens? Iti matva bhajante ma bhuda bhava samanvita. You engage in devotion service Krishna with all their heart. This is the right side, how this creation occurs. This is Krishna in the spiritual world. Expands to Balaram, Balaram expands to Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Vasudeva, Sankarshana expands to Narayana, Narayana again expands to Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Vasudeva. And the second Sankarshana expands to Mahavishnu, which you are seeing here. And Mahavishnu is responsible for the whole creation. Now Krishna is saying both material and spiritual world, everything is coming out of me. So this is the point here. The first point. The four verses explain the essence what Krishna wants to say in Gita. Okay, the first one is clear. Everything is coming out of Krishna. And if you understand that you're also part and parcel of Krishna, you'll engage in devotion service with all determination, with all their hearts. So, a little bit of understanding the philosophy is always good. That increases our faith and determination to serve the Lord. Machita matagata prana bodhayastah param parasparam katyantas shamam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. Machita matagata prana bodhayantah parasparam katyantas shamam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. Basically what we are doing now is being discussed. I say the devotees' hearts are in Krishna, their life, matagata prana, their life is surrendered to Krishna. Bodhayastas bodhayantaha parasparam. They're always taking pleasure in talking about the Lord. Parasparam is among them. Katyantas chamam nityam. Tushyanti charamat. They take so much happiness. They become so happy talking or chanting about me. So this is a shloka explaining the life of a devotee. Always think about the Lord. That's a devotee. Machita matagata prana. They made their life ambition to surrender to Krishna. Matagata prana. They given their life to Krishna. Ah, they're always thinking about Krishna. They've given their life to Krishna. Katyantas chamam bodhayastas parasparam. They discuss about me. And when they discuss about me, they feel so much happiness. They really relish. Tushyanti charamant. They great satisfaction and bliss, enlightening one another and conversing about me. So that's the life of a devotee. And here you see Srila Prabhupada with his devotees in this is a Rath Yatra in America.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Tesham satadiyuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mamupi antite. To those who are constantly devoted and worship me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. This is also a beautiful verse. So it's constantly those in this way are devoted, taking pleasure in talking about Krishna. I give the understanding by which they can come to me. Now to whom Krishna is now going to bless? Anybody knows which is the story on the right now? Hare
Dhruva
Krishna.
Maharaj.
Huh?
Dhruva Maharaj.
Yes, very nice. What is happening? Why these people are in so much trouble? All the devatas are holding their neck and running to Krishna.
Because he's doing so much of meditation, they may think that they are losing their power, or devatas.
No, they're not able to breathe. Yes, stop the breath of the whole universe. This Dhruva, small boy. By tapasya, he is totally absorbed in the Lord. Huh? So all of them, they run to Krishna. Please do something. Krishna says, I'll take care. And he goes to Dhruva and he blesses Dhruva Maharaj. Take care, please. Background sound.
మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడికి వచ్చావు ఇగో
Hare Krishna. You all know what happens. Background sound. Take care. Okay. Tesham evanu kampartam aham agyana jamatamaha nashayami atmabhavasto jnana dipena bhashata. Out of compassion for them, I dwelling in their hearts, destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge the darkness born of ignorance. Krishna says, I'm sitting in their heart. I remove all the ignorance which is there by the shining lamp of knowledge. Tesham evanu kamparta. Evanu kamparta means compassion. Aham agyana jamatam. I remove all the darkness from me. Nashayami atmabhavasto. Jnana dipena bhajate. Just like torchlight of knowledge, and remove all the ignorance from the heart. Okay? Now, which are the three people here removing ignorance? Who is doing? What the first one, second one, third one? Anybody knows?
First one is Shuk Mahadev.
Talking to Parikshit. Okay. What are the
And
below two?
last one is when Krishna is going to Vaikunth after his
Leela.
Leela.
Yeah.
That is Uddhav who is there. The other
And
one I
behind
don't
it?
recognize.
Other is Maitreya.
Okay.
Maitreya instructs in Bhagavatam so many lessons to Vidura. Correct. He is the one. Yeah.
And the other one is maybe Kapila Rishi with his mother.
He is instructing
teaching
whom?
his mother, maybe.
How beautiful. The painting is so beautiful. She is sitting with so much love and so much interest. See, such a great culture we have, isn't it? Knowledge is important, not the age. Shukamuni is only 16-year-old, and Narada is sitting, his father Vedavyasa is sitting. Knowledge is important. Age is not important. Same way, mother is telling the son, my dear son, become my guru, teach me. And he's teaching mother. She's sitting like a shishya, correct? Anna? And Kapila Maharshi is actually incarnation of God. He is speaking. He is speaking with great love to Mother Sankhya, philosophy of how to get connected to the Lord through the process of Sankhya analysis. So beautiful. This comes in Bhagavatam, the teachings of Kapila Muni. Why I brought it here? Because there is one imposter Kapila. Later who came and said, I am also that Kapila. He is Nirishwara. He is atheist. And most of the people follow him and think he is the incarnation of God. But Bhagavatam gives a teaching of Kapila, which are different from this person. Then he is the son of Devahuti. That fellow is not son of Devahuti. So this is also important. Sankhya is very popular in society, but most of the people go for atheistic Sankhya, which is not authorized. Okay, so these four verses again, these four verses, the whole Gita is summarized. If you want to remember these four verses, as good as remembering whole Gita. Okay, and getting the whole crux of Gita in your hand. All the acharyas say these four verses are very beautiful verses. So let us revise these verses. Aham sarvasya prabho matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam bhudavava samanvitaha. Krishna is saying, what? Aham sarvasya prabhavo. Everything is coming out of me. Matta sarvam pravartate. I am the source of everything. Everything comes out of me. Iti matva bhajante ma. If you understand this fact that I am the source, sarva karana is me behind everything, then you will serve me with all your hearts. Okay? Understanding is also important. Then Machita Matakata Prana, what do the devotees do? They have given their life to me. Machita, they put their heart in me, dedicated their life to me. Bodhayastas Parasparam, they take great pleasure, talking about me. So Krishna is very happy. Katyantasya Mam Nityam Tushyanti Charamati, they talk about me, they take so much pleasure talking about me. Then what do I do? Such devotees. Tesham satadayuktanam bhajatam pritipurukam dadami buddhi yogam tam yenamam upayantite. Such devotees are constantly satadayuktanam bhajatam pritipurukam. Always chanting and priti. Priti means very favorably they are serving God. Not like Kamsa. He is also thinking about God with so much envy. No. Priti. Love they are thinking about Lord. Dadami. I give them the intelligence by which they can come to me. And then what do I do? More. Within their heart, I remove all their ignorance. Tesham eva nukam partam aham agyana jamatamaha nashayami atmabhavasto jnana dipena bhashata. Now, when Arjuna hears these four essential verses of Bhagavad Gita, his heart bursts in ecstasy. See, actually, Arjuna is like Hanuman. He's a great devotee of the Lord. It was Krishna's arrangement to put some little, Brahma on him. But when he hears these four verses, his heart breaks with ecstasy. Arjuna vacha param brahma param dhama pavitram paramam bhavam purusham shashatam devyam adidevam ajam vimo avustvam rishaya sarve devashi naradas tatha asido devalo vyasa swayam chaiva pravishime. So now very important what Arjuna is speaking, because this is the understanding of Bhagavad Gita from Arjuna himself. Many people say, why I have to follow ISKCON Bhagavad Gita? I'll have my own interpretation. Okay. But first thing I told you in the fourth chapter, parampara is very important. And second thing here, We see that what Arjuna understood, at least follow that understanding. How can you have an understanding differing from Arjuna? Arjuna is the first student of Bhagavad Gita. What he understood is there within Gita itself. Gita is such a wonderful book. So why don't you follow the understanding of Gita as per Arjuna itself? Let us see what Arjuna understood. Param Brahma. He never says Krishna is Brahma. Krishna is Param Brahma, is the supreme personality. Param Dhama is the supreme abode. Pavitra is the purest. Paramams. Bhavan, topmost personality. Purusha, he is a personality. He is not some light or energy. Purusha. Purusha always means a personality, a person. Shashata, he is eternal. Divyam is transcendental. Adidevam, he is the origin even of all the devatas. Ajam, he is unborn. Vibhum, he is the greatest one. Arjuna speaks all these things. Then Ahus Tvam Rishaya Sarve. All the rishis speak this thing about you. Devashi, I'm going to give you a list, Krishna. I'm not flattering you. It's a fact. What I spoke now. Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavam, Purusham Shashvatam, Divyam Adi Devam Ajam. These things are spoken by all the great sages. Who are the one? I'll give you even names of them. Devashi Narada. Narada, he was sage among all the devatas. Asita, Devala, Vyasa, 4 sages mentioning, top sages, they always speak this about you, that you are all this. Swayam Chaya Pravishimi, you're also telling you the same thing now. It's not surprising when you said all this thing, you're the creator. I have heard this about you, my Lord, from the great sages. They also speak the same thing about you. Arjuna said, you are the supreme Brahman, the ultimate, the supreme abode, the purifier, the absolute truth, and the eternal divine person. You are the primal Lord, the transcendent origin. You are the unborn and all-pervading beauty. All the great sages of the Narada, Asita, Devala, Vyasa proclaim this of you. Now you yourself are declaring it to me. So I am not surprised, Krishna. Neither I am flattering you. I have heard from great sages the same thing about you. Then Arjuna speaks the most beautiful verse of Bhagavad Gita. Prabhupada said this is another jewel of a verse. Sarvam etam ritam manne yanamam vadasi keshavaha. He said, Krishna, I accept every word that you say. Prabhupada said this is very, very important. Not that I take some portion which I like, I don't take some portion which I do not like. That's how many times people read Gita. No, you have to accept everything. Accept whole, reject whole. You can't do in between. Oh Krishna, I totally accept all that you told me. Nahi Bhagavan Vaktim Vidur Devanadhanavaha. Devatas or forget the demons. They can't understand you. But I accept every word that you're teaching me, Krishna. I accept. How much a teacher really happy when a student speaks like this. Throughout Bhagavad Gita, you see, we learn how to be a good teacher. Arjuna shows how to be a good student. Arjuna asks questions when he cannot understand anything. And also his attitude as a good student. I accept every word, my dear teacher, what you teach me. And that's so beautiful. We can learn from Krishna and Arjuna how to be a good teacher. Arjuna, Krishna keeps telling, Mahabaho, oh mighty am Arjuna, which is a fact. It's encouragement. That's how we should encourage. He's not flattering him, he's telling you facts. But that encourages somebody. You tell something you don't know anything, then he discouragement for him. He knows something. Indeed, you alone know yourself by your own potency, origin of all, O Lord of all beings. O God of God, Supreme Person, Lord of the universe. Prabhupada is commenting on the 10.14, a small I've taken. The acceptance of Arjuna of all that Krishna says should be emulated. And then we can understand it's in the Bhagavad Gita. And then only we can understand that Krishna is the supreme personality of God. How should I meditate on you? In what various form you are to be contemplated, O blessed Lord? Tell me again in detail, O Janardhan, of your mighty potence and glories, when I were tired of hearing your ambrosial word. Now this is the thing. Okay, everybody identify what all you can see in this picture. Let us start. Who is this person?
It's Vishnu.
Lord Vishnu.
Huh? But Vajra in his hand. Huh? Indra. See, Vajra in his hand is Indra. And this is which elephant?
Airavatam.
Yes, very good. Who is this personality?
Voodoo.
Lord Shiva.
Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva. Lord Brahma.
Yes, what is this river going from his head? What is it called?
Ganga.
Ganga, yes. You've done two things together. And what is the big mountain here where it falls? Himalayas.
Kailas.
Yeah, Kailash also take us sometime. Himalayas, in the Himalayan range only Kailash is there. No? Yeah. Generally take it easy. Ganga start. No? Yeah. Then now, what is this? Moon. What is this? Which horse is it talking about? Came from Samudra Manthan. Which is this horse?
Ashwa, maybe.
Ujjay.
Panchakalyani.
Yeah, Ujjayeshwara. Okay. What is this Shabda written? What is the Shabda?
Oh.
Yeah, very good. Done this much. Who is this personality? With the
Sri Ramudu.
Greenish color, Rama. Correct? Ragupati Raghava Raja Ram. Yes, come. And which is the which is the tree behind? Ashoka tree. Okay, which is this cow? What is the cow special cow called?
Kamadhenu.
Yes.
Kamadhenu.
Yeah, Kamadhenu. Who is this person? Kapila. This is Kapila Muni. Who is this personality sitting?
Brahma. Brahmadevudu.
Yes, Brahma, no problem. Who is this
Narada.
personality? And this, who is this?
Garuda.
Yes. Now, who is this person? Very easy. Prahlad. Correct? And that words are there. And who is this personality? Arjuna himself. Okay. Who is the personality sitting on peacock? Who sits on peacock? Which devata?
Kumaraswamy.
Murugan.
Subramanya.
Yeah, Kartikeya.
Kartikeyan.
Peacock is Kartikeya. And who is this fish? What is this called? Dangerous fish? Shark. Okay. And then is Yamaraj. You can see Yamaraj with the ropes. One of them is Yamaraj, one is Aryama. What is this animal called? Lion. Okay. Below is what? Snake called? Vasuki. And what is the bed of Narayana called? Ananta Shesha. And the Lord is there on. Okay. Take care, please. Take care of the back. So take care. We did it now. You can see what we missed will come in this picture. Oh, one thing we missed. You can see Kuvera here. With all the wealth, here's the Kuvera we missed. So almost we have done. This is Gandharva. Gandharva, so Chitraratha, very beautiful Gandharva. So Krishna basically, the point is, why is he talking about all this? The reason is this, that he's showing his opulence, how everything in this universe is coming out of him. So therefore he says, I am this, I am this, I am this, I am this. Okay, that's the list I made. So the shlokas go. So there are 18 shlokas here, which I put out in the form of a chart. So is it easy for you? The blessed Lord said, yes, I will tell you my splendor's manifestation, but only those which are prominent to Arjuna, for my opulence is limitless. Among the Vishnus, I am Aditya. So among the Adityas, I am Vishnu. That is Vamandeva. Among the light, I am the sun. Among the Marus, I am Marichi. Among the stars, I am moon. Among the Vedas, I am the Samveda. Among the demigods, I am Indra. Among the senses, I am mind. Among the living beings, I am living force. Among the Rudras, I am Lord Shiva. Among Yakshas and Rakshas, I am Kuvera. We saw Kuvera with money. With the priests, I am Brahaspati. Okay, one of them is Brahaspati. Among the generals, I am Skanda. Kartikeya, we saw him. On the body of the water, I am ocean. Among the sages, I am Bhrigu. I am vibrations, I am Om. We saw the Om there. Sacrifice and chanting the holy name Japa, that was there all around one circle of Hare Krishna mantra. That is called Yagna Nam Japa Yagna Asmi. Among the immovable things, I am Himalayas, I am the trees, I am holy fig Ashwatha tree, that was behind Lord Rama. Among the sages of the demigods, I am Narada, singers of demigods, Chitraratha, we saw him. Among the perfected beings, I am Kapila. Among horses, I am Ujjayeshwara. Among the lordly elephants, I am Airavata. Among the men, I am Monarch. Among the weapons, I am Vajra. We saw in the hand of Indra Vajra. Among the cows, I am Surabhi. Among the procreators, I am Kandarpa, Cupid. Among the serpents, I am Vasuki. Among the snakes, I am Ananta. Among aquatic deities, I am Varuna. Among departed ancestors, I am Aryama. Among dispensers of the law, I am Yama. Among Daitya demons, I am Prahlad. Among subduers, I am Time. Among the beasts, I am Lion. Among the birds, I am Garuda. Among the purifiers, I am the wind. And among the wielders of weapon, I am Rama. Among the fishes, I am Shark. Among the flowing rivers, I am Ganges. And among the creations, I am beginning and also the middle. Among the sciences, I am the spiritual science of the self, most important science. Among the logicians, I am conclusive truth. Among the letters, I am A is the beginning. Among the compound words, I am dual word. And among the creators, I am Brahma. So this is the list Krishna gives, basically showing his opulence. Oh, it goes on. All devoting death and generative things of all yet to be. Among the women, I am fame, fortune, speech, memory, intelligence, faithfulness, and patience. Among the hymns, I am Brahasama. Among the poetry, I am Gayatri. Among the months, I am Margashira. Among the seasons, I am spring. Among the cheats, I am gambling. Among the splendid, I am splendor. Among the strong, I am strength. Among the descendant of Vishnu, I am Vasudeva. Among the Pandavas, I am Arjuna. Among the sages, I am Vyasa. Among the thinkers, I am Ushana. Among the punishments, I am rod of chastisement. And among the victory seekers, I am morality. Among secrets, I am silence. Of the wise, I am wisdom. So this is the list. Again, I have revised. What you missed, you can see. Further, O Arjuna, I am the genetic seed of all existence. There is no being, moving or non-moving, that can exist without me. O mighty conqueror enemies, there is no end to my divine manifestation. What I have spoken to is but a mere indication of my infinite opulences. Know that all the opulent, beautiful, glorious Krishna spring but a spark of my splendor. Okay, what is Krishna doing? When is he doing? Right side, what's happening now?
Is Krishna in banyan tree leaf?
Huh?
Krishna in Vatapatra Sai, in banyan tree leaf.
What is he doing?
Pralaya.
Hmm.
Pralaya.
What is he doing?
He's keeping his feet on his mouth.
Why?
Maybe everybody pray to his lotus feet. Maybe he's showing the importance of his feet.
Shastra means exact. No, maybe. Yeah, everybody is always after his feet. They say nectar of the lotus feet, lotus feet. He wants to see what is my lotus feet so attractive to people. He himself tasting. Like children suck their thumb, he's sucking the thumb of his feet and seeing why the world is attracted to my feet. Correct? Okay, this is Markandeya Rishi get the darshan of Krishna in this mood. Very beautiful. And there is one beautiful prayer to Krishna in this mood. All opulent, beautiful, and glorious creations spring from the spark of my splendor. Okay. What need is there, Arjuna, for all this detailed knowledge with a single fragment of myself? Can you stick it? It is stable. What need is there, O Arjuna, of all this detailed knowledge with a single fragment of myself? I pervade and support this entire universe. How does Krishna understand? The Paramatma. The Paramatma is present in everybody's heart. And Krishna is saying this. Paramatma manages his world. Krishna is not involved actually. Krishna is enjoying in the spiritual world with his pure devotees. And an expansion of Krishna, Paramatma, takes care of marriages. It's a single fragment because Paramatma is not even direct expansion of the Lord. I told you the big list. Krishna, Balaram goes on, gone. Mahavishnu expands to Garbhodaksha Vishnu, expands to Shirodaksha Vishnu. And Shirodaksha Vishnu is not different from Krishna, but is also an expansion of Krishna. He takes care of marrying this world. So, Sigmund Freud, myself, I pervade and support the entire universe. This is the chapter summary. Krishna is unknowable and source of all, 10.1 to 10.7. Pure Bhakti is the essence of Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna accepts Krishna's supreme position, 10 to 12 to 10.18. Krishna describes his vibhutis, 10.19 to 42. Yes. If you analyze the chapters in this way, so sure. Yeah. Now, any questions on what we discussed?
Guruji, can you explain about Shirodaksha Vishnu?
I will explain. I've been explaining the Goloka chart every day. Can you see this? I have shown it. This is Vaikuntha. This is Mahavishnu, responsible for the creation. This is called Karnodaksha Vishnu. And he expands to Garbhodaksha Vishnu, who lies down in the universe in the center, and from his navel, Brahma comes out. Now he further expands to something known as, if you see detail now more, Shirodaksha Vishnu. Can you see here? Shirodaksha Vishnu. And Shirodaksha Vishnu has his own planet. He stays in Dhruvaloka. At the same time, he's in the heart of every living entity. And he's also inside every atom, aware of everything. So understanding of the soul is called actually Sat feature. Then understanding of the Chit, the Shirodaksha Vishnu in everybody's heart is called a Chit feature. He knows everything. And understanding the pastimes of the Lord in Vaikuntha is called Ananda feature. You heard Sachidananda. This is the meaning. Okay? Does it make sense, Mataji? Can understand?
Yes, Guruji.
Prabhuji,
Yes.
there is a question.
Prabhuji,
Verse 10.17. Yeah, you say we were saying, how should I meditate on you? Could you please explain a little bit more, because I thought we rushed it through.
I go fast. Finish the business. No,
you're
don't
doing
worry.
great, sir. You're doing
No,
great. Just that this particular one, I was like wanting to know, like, how should I meditate?
See, the point is this, that if you want to go to, say, if I want to meet you, I have to meet you your way.
Correct.
Suppose, I don't know, you're a doctor?
No, sir. I am a businessman, engineer by education, though.
Yeah, so you're a businessman. If I want to meet you, I have to meet you your way. You have some system, no? Okay, you take appointment with the other, then the second. So Krishna is also, if you want to reach him, Krishna says this way, you understand this way. That will, even though, see, these things are not directly Krishna. No, not all of them. You're seeing Airavata, but you see, these are all his opulence to slowly understand and your glories of the Lord build in the heart. Okay. So this was yesterday we did the 9th chapter.
Okay.
I can show some presentations of mine. Okay. Mighty am, listen to me, my supreme word, which has imparted to you for your benefit, to give you great joy. Name vidu suraganaha. What is the verse you say?
10.17.
17. Here it is. Katham vidyam aham Tvam sada parichintayan keshu cha bhavena chintyo asi bhagavan maya. How should I meditate upon it? Various forms you have to be contemplated. Oh, blessed Lord. So these all forms are showing Krishna's creation, and his opulence. Just like you're a painter, you come and show your amazing paint. Oh, then I appreciate you. Mighty potency glories, for I never tire of hearing your ambrosial word. Krishna says, I'll tell you, but how much? I can tell you only prominent ones, for my opulence is limitless. There was one person, and he came to a Juhu temple, he met one devotee. He said that, your Krishna is very proud. I said, well, I read Bhagavad Gita, keeps telling that I know everything, I'm the controller, you surrender to me. He said, okay, what are you, sir? He said, I'm a professor at this, a university in Bombay. He said, what if I tell you you are the peon? No, I'm not the peon, I'm the professor. The same thing. Krishna is telling facts. He's not, exaggerating. That's called real thing. It's not false ego like we have. I am the controller. What he's telling is a fact.
Prabhuji, I have a question.
Yeah. Just 1 minute. I'll remove the background noise. You unmute yourself after this. Yeah, please.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
My question is,
You can
the
introduce
Lord
yourself and
created.
come to know all of you by the end of this 18 sessions. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji. This is Manoj Gurav. I am from Mumbai. I am a practicing chartered accountant.
Okay.
It has been wonderful to hear you this last couple of days. I have never asked a question. This is my first question.
Please feel free. Yeah.
Yeah. So my question, sir, is Prabhuji, is that Lord created this beautiful universe.
Mm.
When did we have all these different faiths? How did they come about? In the sense, uh, we have got Christianity, we have got
Yes, very
Muslims who
recent.
worship Allah.
No. These are all 1,500, 2,000 years. This Vedas is from the dawn of creation. And the dawn of creation means, when you make a mobile, you make a manual. And that's Vedas. Along with the creation, Krishna created Brahma and gave him a manual in his hand. Read this. Just like you buy a computer, you get a manual. Read this. And Brahma knows the manual. He knows the Vedas. And he has his own parampara teaching. So it's from the dawn of creation. Therefore, interesting, Vedas don't have a date. And second thing is that, interesting is that, why it has crossed my mind. Uh, yeah, the Bhagavad Gita was spoken. We read in the fourth chapter, Krishna said, I taught this knowledge to sun god, and we sat and calculated. If you saw the calculation, it was 120 million years ago. Somebody was asking me some questions on phone. So did you see that yesterday I put FAQ, standard questions?
Yes.
Here you can check. So you have to do quizzes also. So if you had done the quiz, you would have revised the notes. So Krishna showed the calculation. I showed you the Manu. Our Manu presently is 120 million year old. So sun god, having received the knowledge from Manu at that time, is 120 million is a long time ago. Gita itself was maybe even before spoken to that, but the last time Krishna recounting had told a sun god, and then the message came down on earth by Ikshvaku. That was 2 million years ago. So where you compare 2 million years, the Gita was on earth. And Krishna again told message to Arjuna 5,000 change, 5,000 some years ago. So see, if that is that's not the criteria of time, even knowledge you say, any religion has to talk about God. That's a religion basic tenets. So we should, if you analyze in that way, you'll find the Bhagavatam or Gita. I'm teaching Bhagavad Gita on the light of Bhagavatam. It's a postgraduate religion for the whole world. Postgraduate. Today at 8 o'clock, going to read Kunti Stuti. Just hear that. You'll yourself from an impartial view say, this is amazing. This is so advanced. Namaste Purusham Tvadyam Ishvara Prakrite Param Alaksham Sarvabhutana Antarvahi Avastitam Maya Javanika Achannam Agnadokshajam Avayam Nalakshase Modadasha Nato Natyodharo Yatha. Isn't it beautiful? Okay. Beautiful. So why do I do something I can do today? Tell me what I can do. Number one, one thing which I have in my heart is Lord Chaitanya. Heard about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Your question is answered
Yes.
now?
Yes, sir. Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you very much.
See what happens. Now you are, say, a chartered accountant, and you are going to teach. You can teach something to anybody in your field. You are an authority in your field. Now suppose you come and I have a problem with my lights. Suppose you come and you want to teach. Some school invites you just for a charity or something. You go there, and when you go to the school, how much you can teach? You can speak very limited. So that explains the different teachings have been given around different time, different religions given because according to time, place, and situation. Desha, Kala, Patra, same knowledge. And suppose they talk about something very complicated, don't forget that. Just like root of minus, one child says in first class, oh, what is the root of? Leave that. Don't talk about that. It's all not there, not there. So sometimes many things are told in a contradictory terms, but actually deeper meaning goes. That's called because the person cannot understand. So the great personalities like Muhammad, who started the whole Muslim religion, or Jesus, who started Christianity, they are very learned people and very, very respectable people. But they spoke and they are very intelligent. See, to be a good teacher, you have to prove by effect. Many people know, but not everybody know how to teach. Right? They knew what to teach, how much to teach. And even today, if you go the conditions, what are the conditions in a desert with shepherds running around? How much you can teach? Whatever the condition they face. And here is, I not want to glorify, I'm not a fanatic person, but impartially, look at Arjuna. He's saying, let us forgive the Kauravas. Let us forgive the Kauravas. Krishna, leave it. I don't want the kingdom. He's a different person altogether. You are having a great gentleman in front of you. Tears are rolling down his eyes out of compassion. Tam tata kripaya vishram ashrupunak shilekshanam vishidam tam udam vakyam uvach madhusudana. The same Lord is there in another situation. He'll speak different. So they did reveal. In fact, both of them said that there is so much I can tell you, but you're not ready. They said that they recorded. So much I want to tell you, but you're not ready now. It's okay. Be nice, be good. That's mostly what they have taught is Upadharma. Just like Buddha also taught Upadharma in India itself, when people degraded to eating flesh of animals in the name of religion. He also taught only Upadharma. He didn't teach anything about Atma, Paramatma. He didn't teach. Buddha said Ahimsa Paramo Dharma. That's it, and kept silent. Whenever they talked about God, is silent. He didn't speak anything. Why? Because people are not qualified. Even in India, its situation came to that extent some time ago, isn't it? But then, India being the land of learning, for spiritual learning, the Lord sent Shankaracharya to revive the Vedic culture, and then Madhvacharya, Ramanujacharya came to again lift it back to the Bhagavata standard.
Prabhuji,
Did I answer the question or did I create more questions? I'm worried.
this is Sujata from Chennai. I'm a teacher of English, a writer, and a blogger. I've been asking you every day some question or the other. My today's thing is continuously we've been talking about opulences about Krishna even in the previous chapter. This chapter, as you said, is like a jewel. It focuses on all the opulences again. Is it to reaffirm the faith in
Just wait, Mataji. Just wait. Somebody's echo is coming. You have to, yes, Mataji. You unmute and speak again.
I
Echo
want
was coming.
throughout there has been mention of Krishna's opulences in the previous chapters, but this chapter, as you said, is like a jewel where all the opulences are mentioned again. Is it that Krishna does this to affirm the faith in Arjuna, or he wants to highlight something else?
No, see, the point is this. The Bhagavad Gita is so beautifully spoken by the Lord. Anybody hears will surrender to the Lord. So Krishna's plan is magical.
No,
If you just
already
hear
Arjuna has surrendered.
no, Arjuna is like Hanuman. He is an associate of the Lord. He will not leave Lord's lotus feet. But Krishna bewildered him. But for us, particularly this whole program of Krishna is for us. Gita is not spoken for Arjuna, it's spoken for us. He is the Nitya Pashada, also called Nitya Siddha, eternal state of the Lord. For us, Arjuna is just a dummy medium for speaking to us. So is it that somebody is very opulent, powerful, we surrender to him. So Krishna knows what to speak to the dull people of Kali Yuga. What to speak? They hear, that is also from you. That is also from you. Okay, Narayana. They surrender. He's very intelligent. He's a perfect teacher. He knows what to do. He knows his job at hand.
Prabhuji, I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah, so because Krishna is so powerful and nothing happens without his grace, he can control. Why
He is
can't
controlling. Not can control, he is controlling. And he doesn't make a mistake.
Yeah.
Without mistake, flawlessly is managing both spiritual and material world alone.
Yeah. So, I mean, why can't he just make all of us surrender and put us in the right path? Why do we have so much suffering, pain, and all?
Yes, anybody knows the answer here? We have so many eminent personalities here.
Karma.
See,
Karma again.
Individual karma.
Karma.
We have come.
Karma.
no,
We
but
have
why
come
can't
with our
Krishna
own.
Something that is
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
We have come
Hare
with
Krishna
our own
Prabhu.
vasanas.
our own?
But
Our own
even
vasanas.
karma,
has given you freedom to do what you like, but this is the way you should come to me.
See,
And we give given freedom.
Yes, free will.
Freedom.
Free will. So, see what happens. We have to, Krishna wants, like suppose you are a mother now, you want your children to become responsible and you want them to grow. So Krishna is also giving those who 90% people don't make the mistake we made of coming to the middle world. It's our own doing. Somebody asked Srila Prabhupada, why did Krishna send us to this world? Prabhupada said, no, you forced him. And in this world, Krishna has made various arrangements for our reformation. It's a hospital, not a hotel. So here sufferings are part and parcel of life. Just like in a hospital, sometimes injections come. It's part of life. And I remember when I was in hospital once, I hate injection. I just don't like it. And I said, no, I don't want it. But doctor said, no, it has to be put. So you cannot say, I don't mind. You have to accept. You have to accept. So why is Krishna allowing all the suffering? No, he did not ask you to suffer. You chose to suffer because this is a reformation, rehabilitation place, a gradual reformation. And Krishna's design is wonderful. I'm just trying to understand. Krishna's design is so wonderful, so wonderful.
I
It helps,
understand.
just like
Sorry.
death is there, I tell you. Now, take an example of a student in a college who does not want to study. For him, everything is. I was a student like that in college. In school, I was enjoying studies. I was actually, my father used to force me to study what is tomorrow's class previous day. That was my condition. Tomorrow, what was taught, I used to study previous day. And I used to enjoy studies, and teachers used to love me. And now I used to sit in every class. I know what teacher is going to teach. I've studied it previous day. And I used to really enjoy every class. Teachers used to love me. I used to love all the quizzes. I'll give you the answer for your question in the indirect way. I loved every examination. I used to thank that what an examination, and I was a topper throughout. But when I went to college, I learned some other things from my friends then. Then I stopped studying. Then teachers became like evil for me. And I used to look at the teacher, surprise quiz in the morning, 8 o'clock class. I will just gone with half sleep. I used to sleep at 2, 3 o'clock like every youngster sleeps. And 8 o'clock class was a torture. And if the teacher had brought a quiz, it used to be like a death for me. Oh my God, he wants to kill me or what? So I started hating the teacher. Same way in life now. If you take that the whole life has been arranged by the Lord, who is a wonderful personality. He lifted mountain, that was wonderful, but he is wonderful in everything is organized in this world. So I see in that way every moment is a joy, even in the material world. There is no suffering. He has not created any suffering. Suffering is the way we look at it because we have no program for becoming a devotee. I had a program when I was in school. I wanted to learn, and I was learning full enthusiastically. Krishna's grace at those days. I enjoyed study. So suppose somebody says, I want to become a pure devotee. Oh my Lord, I thank you so much. You know that exam I learned, I very much became aware. I'm so attached to the body. I felt at that time so distressed. Krishna, you are so kind to me. Actually, you are so merciful to me that you reveal to me that I'm so attached to the body. You reveal to me still I'm not understood. I'm so attached to this world. Actually, Krishna, I tell you, you are really wonderful. So, Vishwam Purna Sukhaite. It is said for a person who has taken a right outlook of life, there is no suffering for him. Every moment is he's living in Vaikuntha even here. So it is only because, just like Arjuna itself, before the battle was, oh my God, what where you brought me, Krishna. And after he heard Bhagavad Gita, his outlook changed. He was Vishwam Purna Sakayate. He was feeling the love of Krishna every second after that. How my Lord is protecting him. There were some various ferocious weapons thrown at Arjuna. Krishna stood up and the weapon became like a garland. The person was putting his head, what can I do now? This weapon cannot be countered. But when Narayana is standing, no weapon can go beyond him. The weapon itself was countered by the Lord himself. He every day, then after that, every moment saw only love of Krishna. He was only seeing. Ma Manusmara Yuddha Cha. He was remembering Krishna and just fighting. He was just like a mother's protection, a child. He is so happy. So actually misery is there because we do not accept the purpose of creation. And we don't know what we are doing. Krishna has his own plan now. We have our own plan. They don't match. So when Arjuna surrendered to Krishna, it became one. So if we can surrender and understand the purpose of creation, participate. Just like if I am in a school, I was participating in the education purpose of the school. It was fun for me. So one way I'm just reflecting. I don't know whether this was the right way to answer. So if we take and understand the purpose of creation, align ourselves with the purpose, just like in a hospital. Oh, nurse, thank you so much. So much I can thank you. This injection was so much needed for me. Right time you have given me. Thank you. But somebody who's in thinking this is a hotel, not a hospital, what are you doing? Huh? Okay, every day you give me injection. You know the work to do. I remember when I was a small child, my father took me to a dentist. So the dentist, bought a big needle. And you know what I did? I gave a tight slap. Everyone was laughing. Give a nice one. And the doctor, oh my God, this child, what is he doing? I thought this person wants to harm me. But I don't know, he's not harming me. Actually, it's some, child foot has to be removed. So same way we hate everything. We see suffering. There is no suffering.
Uh, Prabhuji, I understand what you're saying, but I understand the part karma. Uh,
Yeah, please build your question. Your question is like Arjuna's question. It
yeah,
refines
what
the
I'm,
understanding. We're trying to
yeah,
understand it better. Yeah.
yeah. So I understand the part that because of our karma, we are here and everything. And I also understand when you say we should understand the purpose of life and surrender. And
Yeah.
going by the analogy you said, like when we are sick, that's when we get the needle injection and stuff. But I'm
Yeah.
saying why we do that karma, why we do things which are not
Okay. Okay.
acceptable in
No, no,
Vedas,
no.
why we get sick.
Why do we do that? Okay. The first thing we understand this point even better. Karma word you use. Let us understand karma word. You as a mother want your child to be responsible. Krishna also wants us to accept responsibility for any stupid things we do. And at the same time, go through an experiential learning. Krishna is not a sentimental father mother. He's very not, a sentimental, say, take an example. I don't know whether this forum I've taken. A child becomes drug addict. And I've seen sometimes. And father, mother say to the doctor, a psychiatrist says, can I slap him sometimes? The doctor says, father will say, if it helps my child to come out of the addiction which has killed me, you can do whatever you want. You can slap him, kick him, I don't mind. Please proceed. He gives you the sign, you can do whatever you want. So, same way, Krishna is not sentimental. If it is going to help somebody to surrender to him through an experience of pain, go through. Even Yamaloka, can you imagine the pain? What you are seeing in this world is nothing. Where after death we get a yatana sharira, and Yamaloka they fry you on a kadai. You feel the pain, you don't die. Imagine somebody fries you on a kadai. For those people who eat roast chicken and all, they get that same experience because poor fellow, you gave that pain. Now watch what pain you gave. Be responsible, my dear son. So you get the pain, you don't die. You can't even imagine the pain of Yamaloka. Somebody is asking me why Krishna gives. I said yes. More intense the love, more intense is the slap. Slap is very big. Because love is more. The biggest love, nobody loves you more than Krishna. So he gives slap also. So suffering is there in this world. It's our own choice. It's an experience which will help us to surrender. And always have that faith. Adbhuta karmana. He is perfect and wonderful. Even in the suffering he gives to people. He is wonderful. And if you can understand every moment, oh my Lord, oh what are you doing? Oh, amazing. We see in the spiritual world, this is not their spiritual world because they don't need to go through pain, experience of pain to reform because they're all perfect people. Every moment, every word of Krishna is like a shower of nectar. He speaks with so much love. Everybody just faints. You know what Krishna said today? Did you hear that, Krishna? You know what he did today? Every moment they are in joy of his activities and his beauty and of his every moment. He's a hero. That's why we are missing that hero. We are all used to Krishna as a hero, Narayana as a hero. Therefore, everybody watches movies every day. Hence, because in movie they watch a stupid person as a hero, and we have in our heart a hero. Our hero is not there now, and that is the reason we sit on a window seat even on an aeroplane. We are looking for him if he comes. In a bus also somebody climbed who has come. Actually, you're waiting for somebody. You're waiting for somebody life after life, and that is Krishna. And when Krishna comes, your real hero comes. You become totally satisfied.
Prabhuji, just a following up question on that. So, in the sufferings and pain also, what are the ways to surrender?
No, you
Ways of
understand my
surrender.
Lord. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Whatever is
And my
giving pain,
Lord.
we should thank him.
No, yeah. Tattayanu kampanu susikshimanaha bhunjana evatma kritam vipakam. Hridvagvapupi Hridadam Namaste. Jivetaya Mukti Pade Sataya Bhag. This is a beautiful verse of Bhagavatam. If you live on the platform, going to Krishna, Garuda is waiting to take you to Vaikuntha. Waiting. It's your right now. Bhagavatam says, if every moment, even the greatest pain that comes, he says, my Lord, thank you very much. Going back to Krishna Loka, he's developed faith. You need faith only, no, to go to the spiritual world, not only faith. He says Vaikuntha Vimana is already booked for him. Booked, already booked. Ticket is also booked. It's only matter of time you'll be made to sit and he straightway go. Because he has understood now. Just imagine. Want to take such a child to your home with love. Grab him and take. You slap him. Thank you, my father. Thank you very much. You give him something to eat. Thank you very much. What you'll say? You'll pick him up, put on your hand, and take him back to home. This son has to stay with me. I can't live without him, isn't it? Tatya Anukampam, always seeking Krishna's mercy. Bunjana evat kritam vipakam. He goes to the biggest suffering, he accepts his own sin. He doesn't blame the Lord. Krishna's kindness. Actually, Krishna doesn't give for a devotee, he gets only a sample. Suppose hand has to be cut, a small cut will come with the finger. Krishna gives a little sample of his own. Krishna doesn't create karma for anybody. It's your own karma. But small samples sometimes is needed. Some experience is needed to propel us. Just like you tell exam is there tomorrow. Oh, exam. You start studying. So some kind of some touch of is needed. Sometimes you become very comfortable in this world. So sometimes Krishna gives a little shake. Oh, in the night you're sleeping, you get some pain in the chest. Oh, any day I may go. Let me start chanting seriously. So Krishna keeps. He is very, very active. Prabhupada says, everybody think Krishna is neglecting him. All of us feel, correct? Krishna is neglecting this world. He is very, very alert. He does not even blink his eyes. For individually, for his Leela is going on for each one of us. Not only is going on for Arjuna, each one of us, his Leela is going on personally. He's so personally attentive to everybody.
Okay, so Prabhuji, in that case, let's say a lady or anyone, man or woman who is 80 plus, right, and is suffering in pain, intense pain, and he or she doesn't want to be in this materialistic life, and he wants to just give up. So, what does Gita says in terms of saying, okay, thanks Lord, I mean, you have given me euthanasia or mercy killing? Is it allowed? Whatever is the papa?
Mercy killing will not be advised in the Vedas. I go through that. See, that exam has been created. Why don't go through the exam? Why I want to, jump from the building, 7th floor building? Oh my God, final exam, I jump now, 7th floor building.
So nobody is there to take care of that person. Nobody is there to take care, and he's old. Nobody likes. Children are, disowned. Everything has happened, and he or she doesn't want to stay.
That's true, so true. There was one person. No, but I'm saying I've told the Vedic principle, not the details.
What kind of solution in that area? What kind of solution in that kind of situation? Whether he or she has to bear that pain and go because of the past karma, or she has to just give up, saying that okay,
keep thanking the Lord. My Lord, thank you every day morning. I'm unbearable pain now. I can't even pass stool and urine. Thank you very much. When my urine they have to pull out by a syringe. Thank you very much, my Lord. Going to bathroom and clearing stomach is a celebration. Thank you very much, my Lord. Thank you.
Because in India, euthanasia is not legal.
I tell you why. Because they don't do what is supposed to be done in old age. Old age is continuously chant the holy name of the Lord. 50 plus. Forget about 75. 50 plus percent. Last 20, 30. Say that before exam you should become. I told you in my house same thing has happened. My own grandmother was there. She was also in a difficult pain. Some relative came, told her chant. Till the time she was chanting, she was very disturbed. And all the same Sasbahu problem. But the moment she started chanting, she became so peaceful. So you thank you, my Lord. I got a time of retirement. So people today in retirement don't know what to do. People previously were running for retirement. Today they don't want to leave the job. Even they retire, they say, I'm getting bored sitting at home. No, this is the time Krishna created for your spirituality. You read, you chant, and constantly think about the Lord. And you have a big exam, death exam. If you tell me that, if you think of the pain, you will feel I don't want the pain. But if you think of the exam of death, I'm not ready for that exam. Will I be able to remember the Lord? No, I'm not developing faith in the Lord now. Let me keep chanting. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, some more time. Okay, pain is there, but I'm not ready for that exam. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You can change the whole outcome. And people will wait.
So holy mantra, I mean, chanting is the only way of solution to surrender, even whatever the situation.
In previous ways, you could have tried other things. You could have tried going to the forest. You could have done something. Elaborate advice. See, even the yogis.
Prabhuji, I have a question, Prabhuji.
You have a question? Yes.
Yes. Why did Krishna not remember his original parents in his life? In his life?
They asked a sweet question. Why did he not remember? Always remembered. He never forgot Mother Yashoda. See, this is very advanced. Your question you asked is very advanced question. If I answer, you will not be able to believe what I answer. This is called Vipralamba Bhava. Now, but don't take it as a metaphor. Huh? What you are now what you will hear, you may not be able to believe. This is a bit advanced, but you ask the question, sweet child, so I'll try to answer. Just like take Dasharath and Lord Rama. I'll start from there. So Dasharath did not have a child. He was praying, I want a child, I want a child, I want a child. And by the blessing, finally he got a child and he called Lord. I'm explaining, listen. So Lord Rama was born. Dasharath was so happy. Oh my God. So then Lord said, let us increase the love. He went away. He went away to Vishwamitra for killing those big demons. So the love sometimes increases in separation. In fact, the love in separation is higher than love in meeting. Then again, Lord Rama came back after killing those demons. He came with the mother Sita marrying. Then Dasharatha was so happy. Then they wanted to make him the king. Lord Rama is the next king. And then Lord Rama said, let us increase our love, my father. He went away for Vanvas. And Dasharath could not even take that so much love, he died. He left the body. Now take Mother Sita itself. Mother Sita is Lakshmi itself. So much love is there. He went and won Swayambhura. They came to the palace. So much love. Then he said, let us expand the love. They went for Vanvas. Okay? And then Krishna said, let us increase our love more. Then a separation happened. That Ravana took her away. Then she came back. Then again they were very happy. Then Krishna, Lord Rama said, let us increase our love more. Then there was so-called separation. He says, he sent her through Lakshmana to the forest of Valmiki Ashram. So that way, this is actually expanding the love. We misunderstand because we don't know how the love expands in separation. So similarly, Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, so much love for Krishna, so much love. But then he said, let us separate. Love increases. So he increases the love by separation. That is called Vipralamba Bhav. The love for the Lord is more in separation. Don't you feel it is true, all of you? When your child and a wife, somebody whom you love is not there, you remember the person more. So Krishna keeps doing that separation meeting. So it increases the love. Little advanced topic it is, little advanced when it is mentioned in Shastra. And that is how all the leaders of the Lord can be explained. Meeting and separation, increases love. Something new today you heard, all of you, I think. This is an advanced topic discussed in Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Prabhuji, we can put it in this way also, because
it?
presently, day to day, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, we can put it in presently because day to day we are hearing about this social distancing, because the more we love and we keep the distance for dearest one, because the more you care for us, for the people around us, we keep the distance. That is giving the value of the love.
And increase the love.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Amazing. This is amazing.
Yes,
How to
Prabhuji.
connect. People have to learn Vipralamba Bhavana.
Yes, Prabhuji. Because day to day, even you told about this purpose of life. Please, you can give a little more light on that purpose of life.
Purpose of life is to participate in the purpose of Krishna's creation. Then, see, this creation has a purpose. See, today we are being taught that the world came by an accident. Now, this kind of a mentality is making people demoniac, because if there is no purpose, I can do anything then and get away with it. Correct? People are not caring. But we know the creation has a purpose, then I participate in that purpose. Every situation I see, I can understand some plan of the Lord is there. I may understand, I may not understand. Correct? Just like you're in a university. I go to colleges, so don't mind my example in a university. So always the dean takes an order. Okay, now he sees some students have been terminated from the college. You don't feel bad, something they must have done like that. Hana?
Yes.
You don't have to know everything. And that's
Yes.
not the way we function anywhere. Everything you need not know. Overall faith is there. He's a good person. Very nice person. For the good
Yes.
of the administration, sometimes what happens, student become drug addict, the dean will give an order. You are terminated from the college for the good of the institution, for the good of other boys. Hana?
Yes,
So,
sir.
so we
True.
understand in that way. So nothing happens. There is nothing. You have the statement. There is nothing lamentable in the kingdom of Krishna. Sometimes, life we all go up and down. Everybody goes through difficulty. We
True, true.
tolerate. We have to tolerate. It's painful when you go through some difficulty, emotional or physical. I just sit in front of the Lord and I see He's smiling. There's no need for me to be sad because He is in control. He's smiling. Means everything is perfect. Don't worry. Be happy.
Full surrender.
You don't find Krishna anytime. Oh my God, what to do? No, he's always. He manages so perfectly. I, they say live in the present. All this statement people make, all these are humbug. They can only live in the present when you know Krishna is in control. Otherwise, you will be worried about anxiety. What's going to happen? Correct?
Yes, yes, very true, Prabhuji. Because that is.
Krishna
And
is in
one more
control.
question.
Don't have to bother anything. Sit and chant. Let me do what I can do. I can't do God's work of controlling this world. What will happen to the corona? Nobody knows today. Everybody is speculating. Correct? Krishna is in
Yes.
control. Let me do what I can do. It's not, I let me maintain social distancing. Let me understand even a spiritual angle of social distancing. Good.
Yes.
Sometimes people
Yes.
say, I have to see my son. Arey, believe it. Your love will increase. Sometimes you can stay without seeing him. Correct?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Love will
True.
increase.
Prabhuji,
Instead of
one more question. Yes, one more. Actually, it is very silly, or I don't know. Is one more question is there regarding, because they tell whatever the whoever is bachelor life or a sannyasi life, whatever it's not complete. They say because what even my brother is a doctor who is been not married, because they say is that life is not complete. But whatever is Lord Krishna says or anything, it is the service of that. You can little bit clarify this one.
Some people say you have to go through Grihastha ashram, but you can learn a lot of things by hearing.
Yes,
True,
yes.
as a Grihastha ashram person goes to enjoy sex and after some time says, "Chha, there was nothing in it." And a brahmachari, he has to go through that experience. But he can learn by hearing also, no?
Yes, yes.
Hearing, we can ask 2, 3 girls, how waste, how can why I put my hand? Why everybody is to learn hand, burn his finger and learn. That is
Yes.
one angle. Second angle is that all are ashramas. Grihastha ashrama, brahmachari ashrama. Actually, all are wonderful places for spiritual culture. You say, take our Mahajanas or the authorities of Vedic learning. Vedavyasa is a Grihastha, Brahma is a Grihastha, Lord Shiva is Grihastha, Yamaraj is Grihastha. But you do a brahmachari is also like Narada is a brahmachari. Hai Shukadev
Yes.
Goswami, son of Vedavyasa, is a brahmachari. Bhishma
Yes.
was a brahmachari. So we did have brahmacharis also. So it is independent of all that.
Yes.
Spiritual learning is independent of the ashrama. Any ashrama we can learn. We should rather stay in ashrama which is comfortable for us. Somebody may
Yes.
find brahmachari ashram comfortable. His nature is like that. It should not be artificial. Not that I stay in brahmachari ashram and every day look through the window. How nicely the grihasthas are enjoying. Chai, why I became brahmachari? That is a joke actually. They say it's a joke. Brahmachari always feels I should have married. And grihastha always feels, why did I get married? That is
Yes.
the joke.
Explain.
But
That is 100% true, Prabhuji. Because even now, when we see him, we say you are the best person because you are enjoying the life as like godliness. Everything is there. But we, after everything, the nutshell is we should have been like you. That's the
and I will
conclusion.
be thinking of brahmachari, I should have married. Why I got brahmachari? So this is true. Durka
Yes.
dhol suhamana, and the grass is green on the other side. But it is true, Prabhupada says it is convenient for service to the Lord. That's why we sacrificed it. It's
Yes.
convenient. Now today, suppose suddenly I am told to go somewhere, I can go, no? I don't have baggage to carry. My child, my wife, what about the education of the child? So I can dedicate my time more. For service, we do the sacrifice. And it should not be unnatural. There is no desire also. If you strongly hold on to the
Yes.
Nama of the Lord, then the desire slowly vaporizes away.
Because we accept it as that, because when we marry and we see only the wife, husband and the 2 children, But when we see that the extension of that life, because we are serving the Lord in so many ways, giving this education, I think, because we feel very happy in that way. So
Yeah. No, that way it is true. The true, not to be proud. Definitely, it is privilege. See, in a day, 24 hours are there. I can dedicate my whole day to Krishna.
yes,
But
Prabhuji.
if I was a family man, my time is distracted. But there also, you look, there is a beauty there. Now, you have an opportunity there with 4 hands, 6 hands, 8 hands to serve the Lord. And in ISKCON, we have seen, but one of the many of the best managers are grihasthas. They're doing amazingly well. Fantastic husband, wife, all are preaching so well. So
Yes.
many. So there is no limitation in service to the Lord. You see that Veda Vyasa was a grihastha. What is his contribution? Immense contribution, isn't it?
Yes. Very
It's
true.
not a
Thank
limitation, but provided they follow the ashrama rules. Everybody should sit down, read from the Shastra. What are the rules for a grihastha? What are the rules for a brahmachari? We follow that. Once we follow that, we are not in the material plane. We are immediately on the spiritual plane. Then hardly it matters. When we just like I hear a Bhagavad Gita Bhagavatam class in ISKCON, the last thing I ask is a brahmachari or grihastha. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested how much love for the Lord he has developed, how much faith he has developed, isn't it? So in any
Yes.
situation, you can develop. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
Yes.
was once talking to Ramananda Rai. In fact, I want to teach you Lord
Yes.
Chaitanya's Leela. So beautiful
Prabhuji.
it is. Where
Prabhuji,
I'll
you
find
also
it.
sorry, you also mentioned about the IQ, SQ
I never showed you
presentation.
that past presentation in this
No,
session.
no.
Oh, that's an amazing presentation. Tomorrow you
Yeah,
remind me.
you mentioned. Okay, yeah, I will.
See the class I because it will take me half an hour, 40 minutes. Amazing. It will summarize the whole what I've been teaching very systematically. I teach that in colleges as a starter presentation. Okay. Just
Thank
tomorrow
you
when we
so
begin, you remind me because I have forgotten. I'm taking many sessions and I didn't take notes. I don't know what I've showed there. Chalo.
Yeah.
So nice to meet all of you. My request
Hare
is
Krishna
please chat.
Prabhuji.
Uh,
Prabhuji. Prabhuji, you said you will share the story of Bhishma when he's on the deathbed. Krishna descends down.
hmm.
And what Bhishma shares with him.
Oh, that I'm going to do in the morning, 8 o'clock class. Today I'm doing Kunti's prayer. Probably 1 or 2 days later, when I finish Kunti's prayer, I'll do Bhishma's prayer. I'm doing, see, that is to be thoroughly
Okay.
done, going to all the verses, but I can just give you a peep into that now. See, this is the books which I have. You can download all the books I told you from the net. All books are available. This is Srimad Bhagavatam. See, there is Bhagavatam here now. It's opening. This is 18 volumes, 18,000 shlokas. And that will come in the first canto. Eighth chapter is going to be the maybe ninth or tenth will be the Bhishma. Eighth is Queen Kunti prayer. Today I'm doing that. Yeah, can you see this? In the presence of the Lord. Prabhupada said he was so great. Bhishma was so great. Seeing the Bhishma lying on the ground like a demigod fallen from the sky, the Pandava king Yudhishthira along younger brothers and Lord Krishna bowed down before him. Just to see the chief of the descendant of Bharata, Bhishma, all the great souls of the universe, namely the rishis among the demigods, Devarshi, Brahmarshi, Rajarshi, all had collected. Actually, they were all giving excuse. They all actually come because death is the biggest exam, final exam. And they knew Bhishma will pass it because it's such a great personality. They all come to see how to leave the body. All the sages, great sages, the list is there. Parvat Muni, Narada, Dhaumya, Vyasa, Bradashva, Bharadwaja, Parashura, everybody, Ashishta. You heard about the sages in the Puranas, correct? Asita, Kaksh, all Prabhupada explain each one of them in the purport. Who are these people? You see? Because they know these books will be read all around the world. They will not even know who are the people. And many other like Shukdev Goswami, Purified Soul, Kashyapa, Angira. See, every word Prabhupada explains in the purport who are they. Bhishma, they were the best among the eight Vasu, received and welcomed all the great and powerful rishis assembled there, for he knew perfectly all the religious principles according to time. He can't even, offer proper respects. His hand, everything is done like this. Still in that position, he offers by sweet words. He welcomes everybody, even on the deathbed. Just imagine. The Lord was standing. So Bhagavatam says the Lord Shri Krishna is sitting in everybody's heart. Yet he manifests in front of us in transcendental form by internal potency. The very Lord was sitting before Bhishma Deva, and since Bhishma Deva knew of his glories, he worshipped him duly. He gave special respect to Lord Krishna. And Yudhishthira was sitting there crying. You know. And then Bhishma congratulated them with feeling. There were tears expressed in his eyes, overwhelmed by love and affection. Because he knew so beautiful Pandavas, so divine, my grandchildren. They suffered so much. That's what the first thing he says now. Aho Kashtam, Aho Anyaya. Oh my God, what terrible suffering, what terrible injustice you good souls suffer for being the sons of religion personified. Who are you, Dharmaraj? But you suffered so much, Yudhishthira, so much. He has witnessed their lives. You did not deserve to remain even alive under those tribulations. But you're protected by the Brahmanas, God, and religion. Because of your protection, because of Vipra Dharma Achyuta Ashaya, because you always took shelter of Vipra, the Brahmanas, qualified Brahmana, not today's birth Brahmanas, and the Dharma, the religion, and Achyuta. Because of protection of this, you survived. You not even a survived. What torture you went through all life, Yudhishthira. And as far as my daughter-in-law Kunti is concerned, upon the great General Pandu, that she became widow. See, that's the nature of a grand person, always being affectionate and compassionate. Correct? She became widow with many children, and therefore she suffered greatly. And when you were grown up, she suffered a great deal also because of action, because they had to go to Vanvas and blah, blah, blah. She's thinking how much suffering this family went through. Isn't it a great heart? A great personality. In my opinion, all this is due to inevitable time under whose control everyone in every planet is carried, just as the clouds are carried by the wind. Kala, this all Lord's will. Kala means will of the Lord. Everything is happening by the will of the Lord. How wonderful is the influence of inevitable time. It is irreversible. How is it can be reverses in the presence of King Yudhishthira, the son of demigod controlling religion, Bhima, the great fighter with the club, the great bowman Arjuna, and with his mighty weapon Gandiva, and above all, the Lord himself with them. How it's all happening. O King, no one can know the plan of the Lord Shri Krishna. No one can know his plan. Even though the great philosophers inquire exhaustively, they are bewildered. Just like today, Corona. What is Krishna's plan? We don't know. But we know his plan is for good. Tasmadidam Deva Tantram. Oh, best among the descendants of Bharata, Yudhishthira. I maintain, therefore, all this within the plan of the Lord. Accepting the inconceivable plan of the Lord, you must follow it. You are now the appointed administrative head. And my Lord, you should not take care of the subjects who are now rendered helpless. Take position, take responsibility, Yudhishthira of the king. Yudhishthira was hesitating. He said, this will be great sin to kill so many people to take up a throne. Yudhishthira Maharaj had actually broken down after the war. And he was instructing him, no, you have to take up the throne. It's all within the plan of the Lord. Please, people are helpless. They need a leader. Please take up leadership. And Yudhishthira Maharaj made the earth into Vaikuntha after this. But not on his own initiative, being ordered. Bhishma is ordering him. He's hearing him. This Sri Krishna is no other than inconceivable original personality of Godhead. He's the first Narayana, the supreme enjoyer. But he's moving among the distant Vishnu just like one of us, and he's bewildering us with his self-created energy. He keeps bewildering. He's Narayana, he's Krishna himself, supreme personality. He knew everything actually. Oh King, Lord Shiva, Narada, great sage of the demigod, Kapila, incarnation of God, all know very confidentially about his glories through direct contact. O King, that personality whom, out of ignorance only, you thought to be a maternal cousin, your very dear friend, well-wisher, counselor, messenger, benedictor, is that very personality Godhead Sri Krishna. Being the absolute personality Godhead, he is present in everyone's heart. He is equally kind to everyone. He is free from falsehood or differentiation. Therefore, whatever he does is free from material inebriety. He is equibalanced. Yet, despite his being equally kind to everyone, he has graciously come before me while I am ending my life, for I am his unflinching servitor. The personality Godhead appears in the mind of a devotee by attentive devotion and meditation, and by chanting of the holy name, release a devotee from the bondage of fruitive activities at the time of his quitting his material body. May my Lord, who is four-handed, whose beautifully decorated lotus face, with eyes as red as the rising sun, is smiling, kindly await me at the moment when I quit this material body. Suta Goswami said, Maharaj Yudhishthira, after hearing Bhishma speak in that appealing tone, heard him in the presence of all the great rishis about the essential principle of various religious duties. At Maharaj Yudhishthira's inquiry, Vishnu first defined all the classification of castes and orders of life in terms of individual qualification. Then he systematically, in twofold division, described counteraction with detachment and interaction with attachment. He then explained where divisions, acts of charity, pragmatic activity of the king, activities of salvation. Then he described the duties of women, devotees, both briefly and extensively. Then he describes occupation duties of the different orders, status of life, citing instances from history, for he was himself well acquainted with the truth. While Bhishma was describing occupation duties, the sun course ran into the northern hemisphere. Uttarayana started. This period desired a mystic who want to die at his will. Thereupon the man who spoke on different subjects with thousands of meaning, who fought on thousands of battlefields, protected thousands of men, stopped speaking, and being completely free from all bondage, withdrew his mind from everything else and fixed his wide open eyes upon the original form of personality of Goddess Sri Krishna, who stood before him four-handed. Now Krishna took Narayana form because Bhishma's rasa with the Lord is four-handed. And he relates to Narayana, dressed in yellow garment that glittered and shine. By pure meditation, looking at Lord Sri Krishna, he at once was freed from all mental inauspiciousness and relieved from all bodily pains caused by the arrow wounds. Thus, all the external activities of his senses at once stopped, and he prayed transcendent to the controller of the living beings while quitting his metal body. Bhishma Deva said, "Let me now invest my thinking, feeling, willing, which are so long engaged in different subject occupation duties, in the all-powerful Lord Sri Krishna. He is always satisfied, but sometimes being the leader of the devotees, he enjoys transcendental pleasure by descending on the metal world, although from him only the metal world is created. Sri Krishna is the intimate friend of Arjuna. He has appeared on the earth by his transcendental body, which resembles the bluish color of the tamala tree. His body attracts everyone in the three planetary system, upper, middle, and lower. May his glittering yellow dress and lotus place, covered with painting of sandalwood, be the object of my attraction, and may I not desire fruitive results. On the battlefield where Lord Shri Krishna attended Arjuna out of his friendship, the flowing hair of the Lord Krishna turned ashen due to the dust raised by the hoofs of the horses. And because of the labor, beads of sweat wetted his face. All this decoration, intensified with the wounds dealt by my sharp arrows, were enjoyed by him. Let my mind thus go unto Shri Krishna. In obedience to the command of his friend Lord Shri Krishna, entered the arena of battlefield of Kurukshetra with the soldiers of Arjuna and Duryodhana, and while there he shortened the lives of the spans of opposite party by his merciful glance. This was done simply by looking at the enemy. Let my mind be fixed upon that Shri Krishna. When Arjuna was seemingly polluted by ignorance upon observing the soldiers of commanders and commanders before him on the battlefield, Lord eradicated his ignorance by delivering the transcendent knowledge. That is Bhagavad Gita we are studying. May his lotus feet always remain the object of my attraction. Fulfilling my desire and sacrificing his own promise, he got down from the chariot, took upon its wheel, and ran towards me hurriedly, just like a lion goes to kill an elephant. He even dropped his outer garment on the way. May he, Lord Shri Krishna, the personality God, who always awards salvation, be my ultimate destination. On the battlefield, he charged me as if angry because of wounds dealt by my sharp arrows. His shield was scattered, and his body was smeared by the blood due to the wounds. At the moment of death, let my ultimate attraction be to Shri Krishna, the personality Godhead. I concentrated my mind upon the chariot driver Arjuna, who stood with a whip in his right hand, with a bridle rope in his left. One was always very careful to give protection to Arjuna's chariot by all means. Those who saw him on the battlefield of Kurukshetra attained their original forms after death. Let my mind be fixed upon Lord Shri Krishna, whose motions and smiles of love attracted the damsels of Rajadama gopis. The damsel imitated the characteristic movement of Lord Shri Krishna after his disappearance from the rasa dance. At the Rajsuya Yagna sacrifice performed by Maharaj Yudhishthira, there was the greatest assembly of the elite men in the world and the royal and learned orders. In that great assembly, Lord Shri Krishna was worshipped by one and all as the most exalted personality. This happened during my presence, and I remember the incident in order to keep my mind upon the Lord. Now I can meditate with full concentration upon that one Lord, Shri Krishna, now present before him, because now I have transcended the misconception of duality in regard to his presence in everyone's heart, even in the hearts of mental speculators. He is in everyone's heart. The sun may be perceived differently, but the sun is one. Sud Goswami said, thus Bhishma merged himself in the super soul Lord Shri Krishna, the Supreme Personality God, with his mind, speech, sight, and action. He became silent. His breathing stopped. Knowing the Vishnudeva has merged into the unlimited eternity, the absolute supreme, all present there became silent like birds at the end of the day. Thereafter, both men and demigods sounded drums in honor, and the honest royal order commenced demonstration of honor and respect, and from the sky fell showers of flowers. O descendant Bhrugu Shaunaka, after performing funeral rituals of the dead body, the Bhishmadeva Maharaj Yudhishthira was momentarily overtaken with grief. All the sages there glorified Lord Shri Krishna, who was present there by confidential Vedic hymn. Then all of them returned to their respective hermitages, bearing all his Lord Krishna within their hearts. Thereafter, Maharaj Yudhishthira at once went to his capital Hastinapur, accompanied Lord Shri Krishna. There he consoled his uncle and aunt Gandhari, who was an ascetic. After this, the great religious king Maharaj Yudhishthira executed the royal power in the kingdom strictly according to the codes of royal principles approved by his uncle and confirmed by Lord Shri Krishna. It's beautiful or not to hear this? You all enjoyed?
Very
Amazing or not?
beautiful, Guru.
So nice. So
It's
nice.
been so
Krishna.
nice. Amazing. Amazing.
Prabhupada, this is a Bhishma is so great because Lord personally stood in front of him at the moment of death. Hana? Not ordinary to get that privilege. It is said the time of the think about the Lord was standing in front of him. Come. Okay? But we have to read the explanations also, otherwise we don't misunderstand any statements. Just like it said merging, it doesn't mean becoming one. Merging in identity, merging in interest, rather, merging in interest. Our interest becomes one with the Lord, not that we become God or become one with God. Okay, beautiful.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna
so
Prabhu.
So do join actually every day 8 o'clock. I do not know. I don't give here because I thought for general people it will be too early to hear Bhagavatam, but you're all special. But I want to make you for whole Bhagavatam is 18,000 verses like that. How can you stop reading? You start reading, just keep reading whole day. And then Chaitanya Charitamrita is even more intense. Now I give you just gist of Bhagavata. If I give you touch of Chaitanya Charitamrita, you will say drop everything. I want to read this. Stop this Gita. I will hear Chaitanya Charitamrita. Chaitanya Charitamrita goes very intense dealing with the Lord and devotees. More intense. Here also intense between Bhishma and the love between Bhishma and the Lord. We could feel it. Even more intense with Chaitanya Charitamrita. But more than that is also there literature we are not supposed to read because in Kali Yuga we can't handle it. Even more intense is there. Intense dealing with the Lord and devotees. It goes on higher, higher, higher.
Prabhuji, during one of our shloka, Arjuna refers to four sages, Narada, Vyasa, Asita, and Devala. I heard about Narada and Vyasa, but who are Asita and Devala?
Even I don't know much. But they know their personalities are there, Asita and Devala. Sometimes in Bhagavatam, when the list was given, something was mentioned about them. When Bhishma was there, at that time, in the list we just jumped over, correct? There Prabhupada explains whose son are they, what are their activities. I don't remember, but I know
Okay.
they are great sages. You see that here? We can locate from here. Asita, see it has come.
Yeah.
Was a king of the same name, but herein Asita mentioned is Asita Devala Rishi, a great powerful sage of the time. He explained to his father 101,500,000 verses of Mahabharata. Look at that. He was one of the members of the snake sacrifice of Maharaj Janmajaya. When Parishit Maharaj, who hears Bhagavatam, dies by snake bite, his son does a big sacrifice to kill all the snakes in the world. He was very angry. He was also present during the coronation ceremony of Maharaj Yudhishthira along with other rishis. He gave Maharaj Yudhishthira instruction while he was in the Anjana hill, and he was also one of the devotees of the Lord Shiva. So it's everything there, Asita.
Guruji, Guruji, I have a small question, Guruji. Actually, the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna tell to Arjuna, like, and the at the time of the Bhishma, the Vishnu Sahasranama is the same in the Mahabharata. Vishnu Sahasranama told Bhishma to Krishna. So in which
No,
way
I
we
didn't
are?
tell Bhishma to Krishna. I would have told to public. Krishna is the supreme Lord. Don't worry, that will not change.
That's why in Vishnu Sahasranama the first verse is Vishwam Vishnuhu, Vishwam Vishnu Vashatkaro. It will start with that words only. I think you got my intention. So what is my question is, what is the in which way we are going to understand? Means the disciple, or Bhishma is a disciple to Lord Krishna. Maybe, and I am expecting, and I am hoping, and Arjuna is also like a disciple. So the Gita told by Lord to his Shishya, and Bhishma tells Vishnu Sahasranama to Lord Krishna.
No, anyway, that's okay. That's okay. See, Krishna doesn't mind taking instruction for his devotees. I do not know the exact instance. So therefore, I cannot comment. Mahabharata, I do not know. Correct? Am I reading of Mahabharata is almost nil. Compare reading of Bhagavatam. Okay? So I cannot speak on something I don't know. I know Bhagavad Gita, I can speak.
Okay,
Okay,
Guruji.
na?
Okay,
So
Guruji. Thank you. Thank you.
I will not be able to say, because if I comment something, then I'm commenting on something I don't know. Okay, but principle remains clear. Bhishma is a great devotee, no doubt, and how beautifully he offers prayers. A Queen Kunti prayers are also very sweet. Today we're going to discuss that at 8 o'clock. See, anybody wants to join the morning 8 o'clock class, you can locate the link from the website. I don't want to put in the group because for some people it may be too early to, but I think nothing wrong also. I think all of you have already advanced enough. Hmm? This is, see here. No, on the home page. Can you see that? This is Srimad Bhagavatam class, 8 o'clock. I'll share now, but I'll become over enthusiastic. What do you feel? People will be able to enjoy Bhagavatam also? I think let us give them. I'm not giving the link for Bhagavatam class every day. Sometimes I give.
Yes, Prabhuji, we enjoy the class.
You are joining Bhagavatam
But there's
also?
too
Some
much
of you?
to read and explain. So much is there, Prabhuji. So much reading. It's we enjoy.
Bhagavatam is very sweet. In fact, I used to do every day Chaitanya Charitamrita night 9 o'clock. Because of the logistics now, I'm not getting time. Otherwise, it's very nice.
Another thing, Prabhuji, you told about chanting and about old age. Some question was there you're answering. Same situation happened in my family. My grandma was with us. For 5 years, she had this paralysis and all. But amazingly peaceful she used to be. After she passed away, we miss her a lot. The thing is, she used to chant something all the time. And we could feel that, I never seen her being like, why am I sick or something. So I feel like that I got the answer because probably the chanting she used to do would help her. I think that was
Yes.
helping her to
See
be like
what
that.
happens?
How she kind of accepted it, situation probably.
See what happens. Now in a younger age, it is easy to chant. Later age, you see in the life. So taste should be at least intense taste is there. It'll be easy. If the taste is not, that become very difficult. Suddenly at old age, to develop taste. Correct. So in a younger age, like your age now, you develop the taste for reading
Yes, yes,
Bhagavatam,
yes.
chanting. Later, when all responsibilities are not there, then actually you
Yeah.
can just focus. You can just focus.
Yes, because most of the people who get sick, I feel they are quite disturbed actually. But she was kind of always in religious activities. She was involved only. But I feel like this was helping her to be peaceful and kind of because I never always used to be smiling and very happy, kind of in spite of being sick. So probably
Yeah,
this Jasmala and
see,
chanting has
when we
helped
think
her.
about enjoyment, because the old age. But if you think about the exam of reaching Lord's Lotus Fair, you think it like that before exam there is some what they call it, examination leave. They give you 15, 20 days of leave before examination. Correct? Most of the colleges they suspend the classes and they give you 1 month or 20 days to prepare for the final exam. So old age is nothing but a leave given from all activities, prepare for a big exam, and person is very happy with it. Everything in Krishna's design is
Yeah.
wonderful. Okay, chalo.
Prabhu, you're telling there are some other videos also on the website
Oh,
about Ashtanga Yoga and some 30 videos you're telling.
so
Where are
many
they
are there. See, I
located?
teach in colleges. My students itself get thousands of videos because I tell them to make something as a project, and that becomes a preaching tool also for me. Chalo, now we
Yeah.
close today.
So,
Today we have, yes.
so can we have access to them?
See, one of the things you can have access, I'll show you something. which you can all watch right away. Don't delay in that. I'll show you what important things I've already put. Obviously, I would have put on my YouTube channel. Correct? So if you go to the YouTube channel, I'll show you something you can see immediately, which will be because I've kept YouTube channel knowing most of the people coming today are from classes only. Okay, because course is running. Second or third one is starting on 22nd. So this is where the summary studies of Gita. If you want to see previous ones are there. If you want to see, I did once each shloka chanting. This is Gita summary study, old one where each shloka meaning I read. Now I read only the important shlokas. Then there you can see the short videos. You really enjoy this because from lectures I took out the short, which people main point because okay I have 3 minutes with me. You have one video here, like that short videos. Then you can see here basics of Krishna consciousness. Very important these classes. They questions about God, questions about mind, soul are here. Then you can have these are all different places we do kirtan, Hare Krishna kirtan. There's some comparison with science and spirituality. Then something about Srila Prabhupada or Acharya. Then this question people have. How many people have about God? Actually, I should have told them to watch all this. Their doubts would have been cleared because sometimes most of the people have a lot of people doubts about Lord Shiva. They're not able to understand his position. Correct? They can see who is Lord Shiva. I have given a class of 50 minutes. Now, it's difficult in 1 or 2 minutes to answer. Sometimes we may not be properly answered. Also, they get hurt. They can see, watch the videos. Vishnu, who is Brahma, who is Ganesha. Nice. So this you can see right
No,
away in the chat.
apart from this, actually, these all I could locate. Apart from this, you're telling some Stang Yoga, some EC, I mean, IQ, SQ, EQ, those videos I'm talking about.
Oh, that I'll take
I
class itself.
previously
That
asked
I
you to
didn't
just.
record. See what happened. Why I don't record those classes? There is a reason because I'm using a lot of material from the net. It's copyrighted material. If I record those videos, I will charge by YouTube itself. They may even suspend my account. Correct? They are copyrighted videos. You understand? That material is developed for youth preaching. I preach in the way what they understand. So a lot of slides and videos are from the net which I have downloaded. I'll give that class to you. You can see that class, but I can't record and put
You
on the
are
YouTube.
telling, you are telling they're all in your custody. You would be posting
I
them on
have,
the
but I can't
WhatsApp
put it on
group
the
sometime.
YouTube because immediately it will become copyright material. No, YouTube will charge me. Google will charge me for plagiarism. You are using all
Not
this material.
not YouTube, Prabhuji. Probably that video you could post on our WhatsApp group. Or
But how to do that? We will have to compress it. Some drama will involve. Tika, you just see some of them. Oh, you will enjoy. So many. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Hare
Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Now getting ready for the class. You can hear the sound of the conch. Temple is
Yes,
always aarti is going on. Yes. Hare Krishna.
it's a very,
Hare
it's a
Krishna,
very
Hare
pleasing sound, the sound of the conch.
Yeah, always very. See, everything in the Vedas is perfect. Perfect. You know? It creates an atmosphere in a temple of devotion.
Yeah. By attending your class, we are having good fortune to hear those sounds as well by sitting at our home.
Yeah, we also, I also.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Yes. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.